just go ahead and get the computer for a second. Okay. That is overdue. That one over there is overdue for 2 weeks. Okay. Not the best. So let me go ahead and send that email. Library. We appreciate your love for our books. However, please return it, or the fee will double or triple within the next week. You are more than welcome to purchase our book from the online store. Thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your night. And send. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see. Yes, hi, I'm sorry. I get lost in certain books, especially that one. Have you been there all? Okay, perfect. So, what brings you to the front desk and without any books? Okay, yes, I can. That's why I'm here. I can definitely go ahead and help you find a book. And is there any genre, anything particular you're looking for at the moment? Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do that. I kind of like that challenge. Okay, yeah, I definitely have some books up front. And just to clarify, just the books that are on the desk. Choose from there to see which one you might be interested in. I like that challenge. I like that. Nobody's ever done that before. So, okay. Let me see. Got a couple over here that might work for you. Okay. Let's try it, right? Okay. So, the first book I have over here, it's called Ugly Love. Okay, is it okay if I read the back to you? Because I haven't read all of these books that I may be showing you. But is it okay if I do that? Okay, cool, perfect. Alright, so this is a book by Colleen Hoover. You could see Colleen. Okay. Colleen Hoover. Okay. It's a book by Colleen Hoover, and it is called Ugly Love. Okay. It's a book by Colleen Hoover, and it is called Ugly Love. Yeah. ugly, the U, the G, the L, the Y, the L, the O, the V, and the E by Colleen Hoover, okay? V-E-R, correct. This is a book. I was actually gifted a book just like this by one of my friends, so I haven't read it yet. So if you do choose to read this book, let me know how it is, because I definitely do need to read it myself. As again, like I said, a friend gifted it to me, one of the ones, and I do plan on donating it to the library once I complete it. You know, I love this library so much. I feel like it would just be a great addition, you know. Always add more books so other people can enjoy them just as much as me, you know. Alright, so this book, the back of it says, "It is not exactly love at first sight for Tate Collins when she meets the tormented and secretive Michaels Archer." Okay? They wouldn't even go so far as to consider themselves friends. The only thing Tate and Miles have in common is a mutual physical attraction that cannot be denied. Once their desires are out in the open, they realize they might have stumbled upon the perfect no-strings attachment. He isn't looking for love, and she doesn't have time for it, so that just leaves the sex. What they got could be surprisingly satisfying, as long as Tate can stick to the 2 rules Miles has for her. Never ask about the past, and don't expect a future, okay? Think they can handle it, but everything is different when real emotions start to change the equation. It says hearts get infiltrated, promises get broken, rules get shattered, and love gets ugly. Alright, so what do you think? Are you interested in that kind of a book at the moment? Do you think it's a little too romantic for what you're looking for? You want something a little more romantic? Something along those lines? Okay. Not your cup of tea? That's perfectly fine. Put it right over here. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have 4 more that I can show you, and they are fantastic reads. It is approaching upon the holiday seasons, I guess, and this book is called Return to Fear Street, okay? Return to Fear Street by R.L. Stein. It is a young adult read, okay? And it's more like an easy read. It's more of like an easy read kind of book, okay? And I say that just because it's, I would say, aimed a little more towards the younger crowd of the young adults, or like teen, I think it is. Yeah, not young adults, teen right there, it says it. It's more aimed towards teen, but it is a great story, okay? It says, Poppy Miller swears she will get payback for Jack Saber's cruel prank that humiliated her in front of all of her friends. Then her classmates start turning up dead. All eyes are on Poppy. Is Poppy being framed, or did the kids of Shady Side High mess with the wrong girl? In this new Fear Street story, only one thing's for sure. Someone is out for deadly revenge. It is the perfect story to kickstart off your spooky season, I guess you could say. And yes, this is a brand new book. It just does have these little, I guess you can say details. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, right? Has these details that show you here to make it look older, but when you open the page, it is perfectly fine. Never bent, nothing, okay? Do you think you're interested in this? Perfect. Okay, I'll go ahead and put it in a separate pile. The next book I have for you. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Yes? Oh, yes, I have the key. Okay, just give me one moment. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I'm so sorry about that. I am the lead person for the desk today, and I do have the key, so I do have to open that for them, but I'm still here for you. So the next book that I have is called The Therapist, okay? The Therapist. It's called The Therapist, okay? And I will go ahead and read the back for you, okay? Alice and Leo have just moved in together to the Circle, a gorgeous gated community in London. But when Alice tries to get to know their neighbors, she discovers a devastating, grisly secret about their new home and begins to feel a strong connection with Nina, the therapist who lived there before. Alice becomes obsessed with trying to piece together what happened, but none of the new neighbors want to talk about it. Soon it becomes clear to Alice that things are not at all what they seem. It says it is a heartland of gripping psychological suspense in this powerful tale of a house that holds the key to a dark, hidden truth. And then some of the quotes, you want me to read some? Okay, so it says, a whodunit domestic thriller that keeps you guessing until the final page. B.A. Paris knows how to build suspense in an unforgettable way. Me? I actually haven't read this one yet. I do plan on reading it, but I haven't read this one just yet. It does look really good though. So I recommend it. Do you like kind of like mystery in a way? Yeah, I say go for it. And then again, let me know how it is. What do you think? Yes? Okay. Alright. And I have two more. Okay. Two more that, I'm sorry, give me 1 second. My email. I'll return it tomorrow. Thank you. Okay. So this book is called The Third Grave, okay? The Third Grave. The Third Grave, okay? By Lisa Jackson. And I'll go ahead and read you the back of this book, okay? The old Beaumont mansion is a rotting shell of its once granted self, especially after a disastrous hurricane sweeps through Georgia. The storm does more than dislodge shutters and shingles. It leads to a grisly find in the cellar. 3 graves, but only 2 skeletons, okay? For Nikki, the discovery is a gift. The perfect subject for her next crime book, though Reed has made her promise to not keep involving herself in dangerous police business. But despite the increasing tension between them, Nikki cannot stay away from the story. Rumors are widespread that the burial site is the resting place for the Duval sisters, 3 young girls who went to the movies with their older brother Owen 20 years ago and never returned. Forensics confirms that the remains belong to Holly and Poppy Duval. But where is the youngest sister, Rose? Owen Duval was and remains the prime suspect, alibi or not. But as Nikki and Reed delve deep into the mystery, fractures in their case begin to show. There is more to the sisters' disappearance than ever guessed. Far from an isolated act, those deaths were just the beginning. And there will be no rest and no relenting until the killer is buried with the twisted truth along with his victims. I'm going to be very honest with you. I actually just finished this book, okay? I think it was Friday. I just finished this book on Friday. If you do like my mystery, I definitely recommend. It's more of a, I would say, realistic kind of a book when it comes to certain things, with heavy topics, I guess I could say. There are some heavier topics in here, but I do definitely recommend it if you are interested in mystery books and are pretty cool with, sitting down and reading a book that's a little thicker than some other books. There's a lot of details packed in there, okay? I know you have the therapist and the wrong girl. Would you like this one as well? Okay, yeah, perfect. I'll go ahead and put that there in the pile, okay? And the last book I have for you, alright, is called Haunted Hotels, okay? It's called Haunted Hotels, okay? And this book is about hotels around the country of America and as well as some other countries as well that are haunted. I did know that you mentioned some, you would like some more spooky books or spooky mystery thrillers because of, the season that we're entering, and I definitely understand that. Definitely makes sense. So, this book is called Haunted Hotels, okay? Haunted Hotels. And it has over 25 stories, okay? I'll go ahead and read you the back though, okay? So it says 25 scary stays where ghosts checked in but don't check out. Hotels all over the world are said to have resident spirits. While owners may debate the wisdom of acknowledging spooky tales, guests continue to run into the apparitions. Haunted hotels bring together 25 tales of ghost hauntings and other paranormal happenings purported to have taken place in or around hotels, inns, and rooming houses across America and around the world, including The Phantom in the Dell. Was it suicide that killed Kate Morgan at San Diego's famed Hotel de Coronado, I think so, yeah, in 1892? And was that really her name? She's been gliding down the hotel's hallways for decades, and spectral phenomena continue to plague the room where she stayed. There's also the Hellfire Horror. 2 centuries ago, a prank pulled on a naive bridemaid led to tragedy in a cave used by the Hellfire Club in England. Her phantom has returned to the George and Dragon Inn, where she awaits the arrival of her mysterious lover she had hoped to meet the night of her doom. Tom Odegan is one of America's most celebrated magicians, having appeared on major television specials. He is also the author of several books, including Haunted Cemeteries, Haunted Highways, Haunted Hollywood, and Haunted Theaters. He lives in Hollywood, California. So, this book I actually just started reading not too long ago, because the desk up here can get a little, stale sometimes. You're just waiting for people to come up and ask you questions. But, some days it's busier than others. So it was one of the books on my desk, and I picked it up and started reading it. So I am currently on, let's see, which one was it? I am currently on the, let me see, I'm trying to find the chapter. Not the Phantom of the Dell, but not that one either. Aha, I'm on chapter 3, the Maryland Mirror. That's what I'm At least 3 hotels in Hollywood, California can claim resident ghosts, including 2 haunted by scream siren Marilyn Monroe. In one Hollywood Roosevelt, she shows up in an unlikely way, as a reflection in a giant mirror, as she's not the only celebrity to return to the hotel from the next world. I think it's a great read if you're interested in that kind of spooky stuff. The way it looks like he kind of does it is he will follow with sometimes like people have had an experience, and then after he'll give some details as to the actual experience that like not the actual experience. Let me rephrase that completely. He will give you background on the situation of the ghost itself or the person itself themselves, and then he'll dive into a person that had an experience and will describe what happened in that situation. It's a very, very interesting book. I'm not really into nonfiction, but it's pretty good. It gets you interested because it talks about a specific person. It talks about the person who passed and potentially why they may be still residing in that hotel. Yes. Okay, so what do you think? Are you interested? Okay. I'm glad I convinced you. Alright. So let me put these over here. This one you want as well. Okay, and this one. Alright. And this one over here. Okay, cool. Perfect. So just a reminder, please do keep in mind that you will have 3 books. You'll have 3 weeks from today to finish all of these books. But you are more than welcome to renew them, and then you will get another 3 weeks for renewal. If somebody has already requested the book after you, though, you will only have those 3 weeks. So just keep that in mind. Always double check before you do try to renew it. Always double check. If you do not renew it in time and you are sending it back to us late, there will be a fee and we will send you an email. So please do keep in mind that we will need to have these books back on time. You know, it's great that we get money in that way, but in reality, we don't want our money to be coming from late fees. Not the best, you know. Other than that, do you have any questions about any of the books? Anything about the library itself? Anything like that? No? Okay, so let me go ahead and just type in the books you're going to take. Okay, so just give me one moment. It's a new system they're implementing. That exactly. Usually there is that scan that we scan the book and you're good, but we just switched over to a new system, so we're waiting to replace the scanner on the back of the books. So just give me one moment. I just need to type in the title, the book, when it's taken out, and that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. Perfect. So we have Return to Fear Street by R.L. Stein on September 4th. Perfect. Okay. Then we have The Therapist. By B.A. Paris. Perfect. Then we have The Third Grade by Lisa Jackson. Okay. Then First name, please. And last name. Okay. And do you, by any chance, know your library card number? You do have it on you? Okay. Yeah, sure. Take your time. Take your time. Let me see something. Okay. Yes, I'm ready. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just give me the last couple again. I'm sorry. Okay. I know those tend to be quite lengthy. So. Okay, so today okay, and your email, please. All right, and that was with the E, correct? Okay. So let me just send you a quick email. Library. Please keep your books hardback 3 weeks. Okay. We look forward to seeing you and happy reading. Alright. Just please verify you did get that in your inbox for me. I would just like to make sure that we do have the correct email 100%. Perfect. Alright. So there are your books right there. You can go ahead and take them and enjoy those for your 3 weeks. Any questions about anything? Alright. So I'll go ahead and let you go on your way, and I'll go ahead and finish my book over here. Okay. Alright, I'll see you, okay? Bye. Alright. Be patient.